Let us discuss the non-chordates. Invertebrate. Non-chordates means without backbone. Without backbone. So phylum Porifera. Phylum Porifera. So the best example is sponges. Do you know that sponges is a multicellular structure, aquatic animal, marine? So asymmetrical, absence of symmetry. Okay, you see that? Sponges. Okay, so this is a sponges. So some pore-like structures are here. That is that minute pores are here. Okay, minute pores are here. So this pores are in this called this astia. Okay, so water enter through this canals. Water enters through that canals. The water is enter through that the canals. You see that water enters into the canals. That canals we call as astia. So all through this water enters into the central cavity, that is called this sporocoel. Sporocoel. So it is goes out through that thus asculum. This is that asculum. So this is the asculum. Okay. So that asculum, what is the uses of that this in that water transport? Water transport only through for the expiration, excretion, everything happen in that in the asculum. In the asculum. So water transport system is useful for that the food capturing, circulation of this that in the nutrients, respirations, and is that excretion materials is out from that the body. Okay, through the cavities all this we call out asculum. So some collar cells are present, special flagellated cells. So in this the sporocoel, that is that collar cells are present here. That is that collar cells. Okay, that is the collar cells are present here. That is called as cyanocytes. Cyanocytes is a special flagellated cells, sporocells of the canals. So the body is supported by, the body is made up of this calcium. Okay, the calcium calcareous and silica. Okay, the body is made up of this sponginella body is made up of the calcium and silica. So they be called as spongin or both. Okay, so nutrition it is called holozoic or intercellular nutrition will be followed. So all sponges are this hermaphrodite. Hermaphrodite means both ovum and sperms are produced by this that same. Both produced hermaphrodite means ovum and sperms are produced in the same individual. Okay, so it is as asexually fragmentation takes place and sexually by this gametes, formation of gametes. So next one it is amphiflastula. Okay, so the larval stages we called out amphiflastula. So this is that phylum Porifera. Phylum Porifera means pores like structures are formed in the body. So first one, sponges is a multicellular, asymmetrical. Okay, asymmetrical. Next one it is the sponges having this pore-like structures. So the body is made up of this calcium and silica. So that asculum. Okay, so asculum formed by that. In that, what is the uses of the asculum? The transport of this in and out. Okay, exit and outer, exit in and enter and exit of the water. So at the same time food capturing, nutrition, circulations, respiration, everything it is removed from that. Then the waste material is removed through that the canals. So cyanocytes, special structures is called this special structures you have to see in that canals. So it will be supported that the skeleton system. Okay, so next all sponges are this hermaphrodites. Hermaphrodite means ovum and sperms are produced in the same organism. Okay, gemel formations are here. So sexual reproduction means asexual by this fragmentation and sexual by the formation of gametes. So next, what are the larval stages are here? Parenchyma and amphiflastula stages are here. Example, Synnem and Kynonemia and Salia and Euphoritaria. So okay, it will be buried in the seabed. Okay, that seabed sponges. So next one it is Phylum Synandria. Phylum Synandria. So needle or sting-like structures of that sting cells are present. Sting cells means கொட்டும் செல்கள் வந்து is present. So mostly it will be aquatic. Okay, you see that. That is that sting cells, Adamia and Penicillata. You have to see that in the Discovery Channel. Okay, so this is the bicylia. It is a poisonous one. Okay, so Synandria. Okay. So this is the aquatic one, free swimming, and colonial forms are here. Radial symmetry. Okay, you see that radial symmetries are here. Okay, so it is the name Synandria derived from the Synandria science. Why it is that the Synandria means the tentacles. Synandria uses of this. That what is the uses of this? This one is the tentacles. Some needle-like structures. Okay, that is that tentacles. Induce. What is the uses of this tentacles? It capture the prey. Okay, it capture the prey, and it is a defense mechanism. It will be followed by that defense mechanism. It escaping from this that predators. So mostly it will be diboplastic animals. Diboplastic animals means it comes from this ectoderm and endoderm. So it is a coelenterate animals. Both the digestion and circulatory system is through for that the same hole. Okay, so mouth and we called out the hypostomium. So the digestive system is indigestion and egestion takes place through this one hole. Both extracellular and intracellular digestion takes place. Next, nerve does not well developed. Okay, nerve cells. So nerve cells does not well developed. Diffuse nerve set only present. Synandrians skeleton made up of this. This also this calcium carbonate. Mostly the sea animals or aquatic animals made up of this calcium carbonate. So two basic bodies are here: polyp and medusa. Polyp and medusa. Polyp and medusa. The polyp means asexual generation takes place. Medusa meaning sexual generation will be takes place. Polyp and medusa. Polyp means sessile and cylindrical in stature. So the best example, Hydra and Adamisia. Hydra and Adamisia, polyp. Okay, so the sessile and cylindrical in nature. Sessile and cylindrical in nature. Medusa. So it is umbrella like structure. It is umbrella shaped structure, free swimming. So both forms are exhibit the alternation of generation. So polyp and medusa, it will be alternating of the generation. So that by metagenesis is followed by this in the phylum Synandria. So Synandria. So next, polyp represents a asexual generation. Medusa represents a sexual reduction. So polyp produce the medusa asexually, and medusa forms a polyp sexually. So development is indirect, free swimming. Plantura larva. Plantura larva. Picelia. Picelia we called out of this Portuguese of manwar. Portuguese of manwar. Adamisia sea anemone. Peninsula sea pen. Mendratia brain coral. You see that for the in the examples of Synandrians. Synandrians and particularly stinking cells are present. Stinking cells are present. So it is that stinking cells are present. Stinking cells are present. So that is that phylum Synandria. What is that structures? It is that aquatic one. It is aquatic one, and it having the sting cells and colonial forms. So radial symmetry. Symmetry, it is that radial symmetry. So what is the uses of this that nematocysts or tentacles? So it will be used in this that anchorage. Okay, it will be anchor in that the soil or any organisms. Okay, the defense mechanism it will be followed to capture the prey. Everything it happens in that the tentacles. So it is a tissue level of organization. It is a diploplastic animals. It comes from the mesoderm and ectoderm. So coelenterate animals, both the digestion, intracellular and extracellular. The mouth is called as hypostomium. Next, Cynidans like corals like skeleton. The body is made up of the calcium. Okay, the body is made up of this calcium, and two body forms are here: polyp and medusa. Polyp means cylindrical in nature. Okay, polyp, it is produce a medusa asexually, and medusa forms a polyp sexually. Okay, so polyp represents a asexual reproduction. Polyp represents a asexual reproduction. Medusa, it is a umbrella like structures. Okay, free swimming. So it will be exist in both forms. It will be alternation of the polyp and medusa. Okay, so the larva is planular larva. Example: Physalia, both cases of man of war. So next one is Adamisia, sea anemone, Mendrania, brain coral. So next one is a phylum, Synetophora. So this see that is that Synetophora. Synetophora, it is a exclusively marine species. It's fully marine species, symmetrical in nature, diboplastic animals. It comes from this the two layers. It is a diboplastic animals at the level of the tissue organization. So next one it is mesogilia is differentiated from the Cnidaria. Mesogilia is present. Some animals mesogilia is present. Smooth cells, muscle cells are present. 8 external rows of comb plates are present. So the comb plates used for this locomotion. So can commonly called as home jellies. So home jellies, the bioluminescence is present. Bioluminescence means the ability of living organisms to emit the light. Okay, it will be emit the light. Bioluminescence is a special characters of the Synetophora. Special characters of the Synetophora. So it does not have this that nematosis, but some special cells called this lasso cells are present. Lasso cells are present. So which help in this the food capture, digestion, both extracellular and intracellular. 6 not separate. It will be monoecious one. So fertilization is external and development is indirect. So larval stage is cibit larva. Okay. Next one it is Synetophora. It is a marine species, bilaterally symmetrical diboplastic animals. So next one it is mesogilia is different from that some of the animals. So home jellies, we called out of this home jellies. Bioluminescence is the ability to produce the emitting the light. Okay, emitting the light. Bioluminescence is special characters of the Synetophore. Next on the extracellular and intercellular digestion is here. So locomotion, that home jellies, comb plates. So yeah, there's the home plates. The comb plates only for that the used to for locomotion. Okay, so next one it is lasso cells, specialized cells called this lasso cells. That lasso cells which capture the only food. Okay, interdigestion is both extracellular and intracellular. It is a monoecious species. Fertilization is external, development is indirect. So larva is cibid larva. So example Phaenophora and Sidonophora. Okay, Phaenophragia, example of Synetophora.